Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. He's such a dork. Hey, it's Joy and Andrew. And
hi, I'm the Andrew portion of it.
his hair is wackadoo again. I don't know. I think we need to cut. I think this part wants to be there.
Yeah, it's like this part goes over great, but this part was cut to go over great.
It
And
doesn't
when I blow
want
dry
to
it, it
stay.
looks awesome. But as soon as I like wear a hat, it does that.
It's crazy. So,
It's better.
hey, we wanted
Do
to
you want
get...
to tell the hair story about the people who used to work with me?
No. Okay, so we'll tell that later if people are still on. They probably are already
They won't
tuning
be.
off because we
Like
are
hair
talking
stories,
about
what?
hair stuff. Okay, so, hey, we wanted to, this Joy and Andrew, we wanted to come in here and talk to you guys because this is something that we talk about a lot because we have a lot of people who think that they have...
Competitive.
No, we have a lot of people we work with who really beat themselves up because they think they have no willpower. And I know I certainly was one of those where, like, I would try, I don't know, I think I did South Beach.
We did do South Beach for a while.
I did a couple things, and I would
I
give
could
it...
never get you to do Atkins. You're too much of
No.
the pseudo-vegetarian to do that.
Yeah, I have a hard time with protein. And so, anyway, the point is, I would get about, 10, 14 days into whatever the fad little thing was, and I would just be like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I give up. Just give me all the chips and all the salsa and give me the glass of wine.
Seriously. Hashtag carbs.
And it turns out that there is a legit thing called the diet cycle. Now, we hate the D word. We don't even use it in our groups because really we pave a way for healthy living.
I do, just because I know what the word actually means.
Well, for women, it means deprivation and a lot of misery. And so we talk about healthy lifestyle.
It means what you're eating.
But here's the diet cycle is that really when, if you think about it, we are walking zombies, y'all. Okay, we are already, I know, hang on a second. He's like, what are you talking about?
I love The Walking Dead. She doesn't.
No.
I have to watch it on the road when she's not around, so I cannot wait to see where this goes.
Okay, so the reason why I say we are walking zombies is because
Viral infection.
12% of us are eating enough fruits and only 9% of us are eating enough vegetables. Not to mention...
Whoa, go back a second. 12% are eating enough fruits. 9% are eating enough vegetables?
Yes, I believe you told me that a few months ago, but we'll try to quote the source later.
If you could potentially go with me on the pretend surprise of the conversation, that would be awesome.
Nope.
Okay.
We're going to out you. So anyway, we aren't eating the right kinds of foods. And when we don't eat the right kinds of foods, we actually are putting our bodies at a state of nutrient deficiency. And a nutrient deficiency is a legit thing. Y'all can go Google it.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, it means that your body is like not getting what it needs. And even if you were to really get technical about those who eat a completely clean diet, they still are not getting the nutrients that they need because of our over farming and the depletion of nutrients in our soils.
And what happens when your body doesn't get what it actually needs?
Well, there is what I would say, but you probably will correct me. There's a direct connection.
I promise you I will not correct you on this video.
There's a direct connection from our brain to our stomach. And so if your gut health is not where it needs to be, then it overrides the system, so to speak, and takes over. So it's kind of like that whole saying where, I'm thinking with my stomach right now, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, that's actually legit.
Totally true.
Sorry. That's totally true. Hey, Mary. And so it is completely true. Your stomach takes over and completely overrides your system. And it basically just makes you, consume calories because if your gut health is bad, you crave bad stuff.
And here's where your gut is dumb. Maybe it needs zinc. Like, it totally needs more zinc. It doesn't say, hey, go eat a bunch of spinach.
No.
It just says, go eat.
It says Twinkies.
I need food.
Oreos.
I'm hungry.
It says, what the hell is wrong with you?
None of those have zinc in it. It does not say spinach salad.
No. It just says go eat.
Broccoli.
And so here's what happens, okay? Back to the diet cycle. So here we are, your average person who's not getting the right stuff.
I refuse to buy into that lie.
So many interruptions that just make my brain
I love
go.
this part of it.
So anyway, here we are going into a new healthy lifestyle already at a nutrient deficiency. And what happens is when we make lifestyle changes and we want to lose weight, we cut calories. Well, when we cut calories, we're cutting nutrition. And then we're asking our body to do more with less nutrition by exercising. And so then we like create this perfect like nutrient deficiency storm. Ooh, see that? That's what happens. Like the nutrient deficiency storm just totally like makes your hair crazy. Your hair So what happens is about day 10 to 14, you go out to dinner with the hubs and you're like, really? You're going to order
all the chips. All the chips.
You're going to order the chips and salsa. Chips. You're going to order the beer right in front of me? Really? And so basically we start justifying things, right? Like we get angry that we can't have the chips and salsa because all of our stomach,
sure
our stomach is just saying, eat, right? And so we basically say like, oh my gosh, I've worked hard for the last 2 weeks. I deserve this. Like, I'm just going to have the wine and the chips and salsa and I earned it anyway.
And by the way, the total zinc content in chips and salsa is
0. It's like, I don't know that for a fact, but I can guess.
Yes.
It's at 0.
It's 0.
And so then what happens? So we like have the wine, the chips and salsa, and within 5 seconds.
And we feel good for that 5 seconds.
We feel like crap. So then.
No, that 5 seconds feels awesome.
Anybody relating to this? Does this describe anyway? So like then we start.
The next 5 hours?
Beating ourselves.
15 hours.
We start beating ourselves up mentally if you're a woman and we're like, I suck. Why does this happen? I don't have any willpower.
By the way,
I blame my husband.
That's not just women. # International Women's Day.
Anyway, and so we start beating ourselves up. Does anyone relate to any of this? Have you ever felt this or said that in your life?
Nope.
You need to comment below or throw some hearts and some like buttons because, oh my gosh.
I've never done that ever.
So, it's crazy.
Or this hour.
So that's what happens when we try to make lifestyle changes and we are operating at a nutrient deficiency, is that we exasperate the situation. Our stomach takes over. It has very little to do with your willpower. It has everything to do with your...
And your stomach is not smart enough to tell your brain,
thank you for the thumbs up.
I want broccoli.
No, it's not going to.
I want iron.
It's not going to.
I want folic acid.
No, you have to choose that stuff.
I need probiotics.
Yes, you need the healthy fats, the probiotics, the phytonutrients. You don't need more protein and carbs. You don't.
Seriously.
If you're in Texas, dear God, you do not need more protein and carbs.
But barbecue is really freaking good.
Nah, I can take it or leave it.
The rest
Give
of y'all,
me the vegetables.
Here in Texas, barbecue is really good. And barbecue vegetables can be awesome. And no, I am not talking about deep fried okra.
No.
It's not even a vegetable.
It's kind of slimy. Okay, so, but here's the deal, y'all. Like, you don't have to suffer. And you don't have to. So what happens after we beat ourselves up and we say we suck? Wait, I haven't finished the cycle. So hold that. Hold it right here. Hold it right here. Just hold it right there. Okay, so what happens after we mentally beat ourselves up, right? We then say, well, screw this. I'm going to just enjoy my weekend and start over on Monday. Anybody ever say that? You go up Friday, you have the glass of wine, chips, salsa, you're like, whoops. I guess I start over on Monday. Then, guess what? 10, 14 days later, hello cycle. It goes again. And so then we basically beat ourselves up and we think that we suck. And it has nothing to do with that. Okay, what were you going to say?
I don't know. It's gone now.
Oh, good. So here's what we want to just let you guys know, because we are on mission to pave a way for happy, healthy living for busy people. You do not have to suffer, right? You don't have to suffer, and you don't have
excitement.
And you don't have to let time be an excuse maker for you either. By the way, another soapbox for tomorrow.
Sorry, I had the Steve Carell.
I don't know what that was. So basically, we want to encourage you guys, you don't have to suffer. There is a plan for you that will help curb your cravings, help give you superhero powers, help fill you up and keep you feeling full and satisfied longer.
Whoa. Christy, have you actually seen deep fried broccoli on a menu somewhere?
Is that a thing?
That is so, like, I've seen okra a lot. Deep fried broccoli?
That makes me sad. You know why? Because it's a total tangent, but broccoli has superhero powers. It actually,
Not deep fried and battered.
No, but like the more raw that it is, it actually...
Yes, the fair. Okay, of course it's the fair.
We've never been to the fair.
Of course it's the Texas State Fair. Don't tell other Texans that.
We've never been.
Kicked out of the state.
We've never been to the fair.
Ever, y'all.
I don't like fair rides, and I don't like fair food, so I don't go.
Well, and we live right beside the largest county fair in the entire United States, which dwarfed, I want to say...
The LA County Fair?
Yeah, 42 out of the 50 states.
Yes, so we've been to lots of fairs growing up. But anyway...
But yeah, no fried Twinkies, no fried Oreos,
it's important.
no fried Coke.
This is super important.
Fried broccoli, dear God.
Broccoli actually has superhero powers to kill cancer in your body. When it combines...
Not when it's deep fried.
No, but when broccoli combines with... Like, broccoli alone doesn't have the power, but when you combine it with your saliva, then it produces sulforaphane. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. I feel so smart. Sulforaphane, which actually then helps kill cancer.
So, for those of us who grew up in the 70s, that was basically the Wonder Twin powers activate broccoli, activate saliva, which suddenly became sulforaphane and actually did something. Just like you would have the always water, I'm forming a bucket of ice, with the I'm forming a pterodactyl to fly the bucket of ice into the volcano to stop the volcano.
Anyone who is under the age of
Wonder Twin powers activate.
38 does not know what the heck you're talking about. Anyway, so we just want to encourage you guys. You do not have to suffer, and you don't have to suffer through this live anymore because we're going to end it. But you can message us. You can connect with us, and we will help pave a way, give you a plan so that you don't have to suffer through the diet cycle. It's not your willpower.
You can be part of the Wonder Twins.
It's honestly just a matter of simple nutrition, okay? So that's it. We just want to tell you, you have superhero powers. It's not your...
I can't wait to hear you end this.
God, I don't know anymore.
I'm so derailed.
It's not your willpower. It's your stomach. You gotta figure it out. You gotta
I love broccoli. Eating it fried is gross. Thank you, Aisha.
Yeah,
dear God, thank you.
Fried a lot of things is gross.
And why do Texas... Okay, I'm singling out the Texas State Fair. It's not the Texas State Fair.
They fried Coke.
Why... Y'all, on the food channel, no, on the recipe channel, there is a show that is, Fair Eats? Is that what they call it?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a whole show dedicated to what can we cook completely unhealthfully at a fair. I get corn dogs. I do. I get corn dogs. They're awesome, actually. I love them. About once every other year. Mustard, good thing. Y'all, they fried Coke 2 years ago.
Yeah. And Twinkies and Oreos and lots of things.
Okay, I've had fried Oreos. I'm not going to hate on fried Oreos. I'm not. I gotta admit, I'm not going to hate on fried Oreos. Fried Coke?
So bad.
It is entirely just batter.
Yeah.
It's basically, let's call it funnel cake. That's what it is. It's funnel cake with Coke in the batter. Let's get real, y'all.
We have digressed. Anyway. It's about your gut health, people. It's not about your willpower. All right? So that means you can do it.
Don't eat the funnel cake.
Bye.